Hello, everybody. How are we doing today or tonight? We're unwinding this Monday. Monday is my busiest day of the week, or just the day I move the most. I didn't even get to do stand up today, so it's been kind of a really busy week, or actually the last few weeks, months, summer. But let's see, I got the audio going. Make sure everything is set up right because sometimes I forget things. I'm only human. I'm only human. Love that song. All right. We'll give everybody a minute to come in. Everybody sign in the front. We will have, once everybody gets signed in, we'll get started. We're on our way. Just kidding. There is no sign in sheet. Just treat everything like it's class. I'm kind of Frankensteining this whole episode together because, this afternoon I just found out that we lost a legend, we lost a Hollywood icon. So I'm doing a little memory for him because he impacted my life. It's always one of those things when somebody that doesn't know that they do something and they don't know that it affects other people, but like in a very positive way or a very comforting way. And so, it's always great to always give back and always be, I guess, just the way I am, the way I was raised, just to kind of always remember your past, remember the past ones, the ones that you grew up appreciating. Sorry, I'm still doing the episode. I'm still getting it all worked up here because I should have had this thing up. But like I said, I've been working inside the studio, almost done, almost done. I'm at the last part of the studio. I just need to tape and float the ceiling, and then what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to do the sheetrock above the door, and I don't have any pieces. I mean, I have a bunch of broken pieces. I don't have any solid. It's like a big piece I need, and I have a bunch of little pieces because the two pieces I tried to cut for it, I messed up. So now we're trying to figure it out. But tonight's episode is going to be remembrance of. We're just going to kind of figure this out. Paul Reubens, good old Pee Wee Herman, passed away today. We'll look up a little bit and see what it was. I think I came across it might have been cancer. He was hiding, not public. People didn't hiding, but he didn't publicly let anybody know. So definitely this episode is going to be a little bit of a kind of just a hangout. We're also a great entertainer, great actor. I love them a lot of different roles. So we're going to go through a lot of Paul Reubens' filmography today, and it's just going to be I've had a long day, and I've rest too. So there we go. Sorry, the mic got unplugged. I don't know what happened. Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah, I'm having issues now. Hello? Has my audio been coming in? Sorry, let's see. Is the audio coming in now? Hello, hello? I think you hear me now. I think because I can hear myself. There we go. Oh my god, I've been talking for 5 minutes by myself. What's going on? Did I start the video? Oh, what did I do? I'm playing something in the background that I shouldn't be playing. Oh, here, see, is it this? Oh my goodness. I gotta take these things off. I accidentally opened something. The audio, the mic went off, and I moved something around. Let's see, what do I got playing? It's gotta be. I'm sorry, everybody. This show's gonna be a. It's gonna be a. Let's see, real quick. I have to figure out what I did here. I'm playing too many songs at once. Hold on, sorry. Where's the audio coming from? Is it one of these? There we go. It was playing on my iTunes. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what I clicked. Hey, what's up? What's up, Perez? What's going on? What's going on? Just here hanging out, remembering good old Pee Wee Herman. It's an entertainer, actor, someone I enjoyed watching when I was a kid, when I was growing up in the 830. He was I watched not just Pee Wee's Playhouse, but when I started seeing him in other like movies where I was like, that's not him, and it's like, yeah, that's him. He really likes to get into character, or at least to disguise himself. And the first time that happened was I went to go watch, what's it, Batman Returns, and he plays the Penguin's father. And that was one of my first moments where I was like, "What? That is that is Pee Wee Herman." Yeah, I lost a bet on that one. Let's see. I'm gonna find it real quick. Well, maybe I can just Google it. I don't need to be looking at my phone. Let's do it this way. So we'll go. Here we go. Let's go. Paul Reubens, Batman Returns. Yeah, and I mean, I knew it was him in a sense, but like I didn't really pay attention. But if you look at it, it's him in the movie. So let's go check it out. He's in Batman Returns. So I guess this would be like cameos, is what he does. He started doing. There he is as the Penguin's father, and I guess he reprises the role in Gotham. Played the Penguin's father in both Batman Returns and Gotham. Well, that's cool. I need to get caught up on Gotham. I didn't really see it. I didn't get in on it. Look at that. Good old Paul Reubens. You know, it's God, I had on my first convention, I was gonna meet him. Hey Perry. Sad about Paul Reubens too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, that was the one when I didn't know that it was him in disguise. That's where a lot of the movies that he plays, like, I guess, like I was saying, like a cameo, or or like he'll just do like a role that he gets lost in, or you can't tell it's him. What is his name? Is it like Rufus or some Buffy the Vampire Slayer? What was his name in that one? Let's see. Good old Paul Reubens. What was his name? Amlin? Amlian? That's an older name, yeah. Merrick. Good old Donald Sutherland. What do you call it? What was it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, he was also let's see. The Sphinx. No, he wasn't the Sphinx. He was the Spleen. He played the Spleen here. I got the photo somewhere here. He played the Spleen in Mystery Man. I just saw it like a couple weeks ago. It was on I guess, what was it? I think Prime, actually. That was on Prime. I just like the fact that he's like, I'm the Spleen. He has a lot of dialogue in that movie. He does talk a lot in that one, and he does have his character. He's a crime fighting character with a very special power. So yeah, the Spleen, he just flatulate. Very accurate though, very strong, very potent. He knows how to. I always loved Mystery Man. I thought it was a great flick. Even like when it first came out, I was like, oh, that's cool. I get it. Like they're superheroes in a way, and it also shows you that, like, not all superheroes are great, but you can always be super. Boom, there they are, Mystery Man. That's a good cast. Great movie. Yeah, the Sphinx was the other guy. He could cut things in half with his mind. Yeah, so I mean, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was one of my favorite movies. Actually, when Luke Perry passed away, I was on sale for Amazon. I mean, on Apple TV for like Apple for like $6, so I purchased it, and now I own it. Now what's going on here? All right, but stop sharing. There we go. Sorry, like a newbie. No, it's just, I think the fact that I've been focusing on the studio, and then I have also I kind of restarted an older business of mine that I used to do a while back, and I'm doing it right now. Got like an event thing going on, and I'm doing a party on Friday, so getting prepared for that, and then also have all this movie stuff coming on. Can't forget Blow, Derek for Real. I know, man. He was Derek for Real. That's a good movie, and then that was a cool little role. Let's check him out as Derek for real and Blow, because that was just a cool name. Dude, just it was the character he played here. Let's go. Let's share it real quick. Here we go. Blow.
Oh, so this is the new man, huh? It's cute.
George.
Ethan Suplee.
Tuna.
Hello, Tuna. Enchanté, George. Barbie, he is yummy. He looks just like a Ken doll.
He goes, oh, Barbie and Ken, Barbie and Ken. No, but where's the scene? I don't know if I want to show that scene, but there's the scene where it's him and Bobcat, Goldwith. Yeah, they're let's see, Derek for real. I don't know what Bobcat's character's name is. Let's see, where is that scene at? Yeah, dude, and that was another character. That was another actor in the movie where I was like, whoa. Yeah, there he goes. Here we go. And Blow was like it's a very strong movie. I can't feel my face. Usually burns around 80, 20%. It's like 20%. He's like, oh, this is at 300. puro Cunha Pride. And let's see. Yeah, no, Blow is a great movie. Let's do a little deeper dive into it. We'll do a deep dive into a few of these movies because he's just like a character actor, or just like a character like in the movie. It's basically like so there's only a few characters outside of Johnny Depp in this movie that are the main characters, but you see it's like the life of a kingpin, I guess. Or let's find out what they talk about on IMDb. Blow, 2001, rated R, 2 hours 4 minutes. This thing actually got a 7.5 with 269,000 votes. Biography, crime, drama, the story of how George Jung, along with Medellin cartel headed by Pablo Escobar, established the American cocaine market in the 1970s in the United States. Wow. Directed by Ted Demme. Writers Bruce Porter, David McKenna, and Nick Cassavetes. Stars Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, and Franca Potente. All right. Blow. Let's see some trivia on it. I mean, that was cool. I think the fact that hey, I'm not voting right now. Let's see. I liked Blow a lot. Especially I saw the theater, but then it was like it had like it has like, kind of like a Boogie Nights feel to it, but a little bit more like cartelish. I don't want to go down Blow. Let's just talk about it. Because a lot of the roles that actors we know them for like one main role, and then they might have multiple characters or multiple roles, but they have this just. I mean, I think the whole thing with Paul Reubens passing away is like I'm like, oh man, it's like I'm getting older. He was 70. He hit it well. Like I didn't even know he was 70, but the guy that played Tuna has lost. I know. You want to check him out real quick, dude? Ethan Simply, yeah, because he's part of the View School. All the whole, Kevin Smith. Let's see, transformation. Yeah, look at him, dude. I mean, he was known for playing a big guy, and he turned it around. Yeah, dude, he was. Remember, it was like Remember the Titans. My Name is Earl. I mean, he was slimming down for those roles too, but I mean, he got really jacked. It's never too late. I liked him when he was in Wolf of Wall Street. The way he looks in that movie, he's got a cool look in that movie. He's gonna be at a few conventions that I'm trying to get to, and if I can get to him, I would love to get a photo with him. Get him, dude. He's been on the View Skew. I mean, on View Skew. He's been on the JRE. Yeah. There he is, man. Getting in shape. Remember that joke he says, remember the Titans? Oh, man. My back hurts. Why? I was with your mom. I gave your mom a piggyback ride. She's twice your size. What'd you say, Pete? The sad part. The younger generation don't even know who Pee Wee is. I know, right? Yeah, I know. I need to go see him. I gotta see if I can meet him. I know the. Yeah, I mean, there's people like it's just. I think I don't know. It's weird now with the timeline and then with the internet and then I mean, because Pee Wee Herman was part of my Saturday cartoons, and a lot of the love that I got for like animation, a lot of the stuff that I got for that I really care about the things I do now or the things engraved in my memory is from like shows like the Pee Wee Playhouse. I used to just sit down and watch it on Saturday mornings. That was like one of those shows that my parents were just like, all right, that's good. He can watch that. And at once never did I ever like not learn from it. You know, even Lawrence Fishburne was in it. We should break it down a little bit. We'll get into it because it is his main role. And thanks for bringing that up because it's right. The younger generation might not know, but that's not to say that the generation after them or maybe, you know, my kids' generation, because you just gotta find what connects you. It's a lot of stuff like, I mean, like I have a friend of mine from it was horror movies from 1970s. My buddy just Mark, he just watches movies from 1970s and talks about it on the IG. And I mean, that's like you can't make any more movies from 1970s. You can replicate them, but they will say like if I do it now, it'll be like 2023 made like 1970 movie, but it wouldn't be a 1970 movie because the time's already been passed. So you know he's in love with that, and he's my age. You know, like, and I mean, I love movies from the 80s. I was born in the 80s, I mean, but not a whole. I was only there for 84 to 90, I guess, 6 years. But I like a lot of 80s movies. But even at that, like, I've been learning to look at older movies or just movies that I don't know, because I've been doing this a lot and I enjoy movies and I love them, so I want to learn as much as I can. But you know, I'm that. I think it's because even if you, I don't know, it wasn't like I was thinking about it earlier. It wasn't like I was watching Pee Wee Herman and pretending to be Pee Wee Herman and learning to be him. I was more like it was just entertaining. You know, a lot of people always like Pee Wee League, Pee Wee football. I wonder if that's where that word came from, but I don't think from him. But you know, they always like look at that Pee Wee, or you know, people would like you know make fun of you for being skinny. But it wasn't like I don't know. I never took it as a big. I always thought it was cool. I saw him as like a different kind of, not even like a clown, just like a different kind of entertainer. The 80s were the great time for movies. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think the movies are coming out with now are recently are doing pretty good. I mean, there was always been a bad time, but I think it's just now also independent movies coming up. The ones I'm doing as well, I'm seeing are looking well. I think it's just what you're nowadays. It's like it's I don't know with like Chat GPT and all that. Like I actually used the Chat GPT the other day, and I asked. I haven't done a whole lot of questions. I've only asked a few, but I asked Chat GPT. Watch this. I asked because I had a question. I was like, I forgot what podcast. I was listening to something, and somebody said a smart ass remark, and I was like, oh, that is kind of funny. And then so I got on here to see, does it keep all the messages or did I have to start all over? I guess I have to start all over. All right, so I asked it, who built Batman's Batcave? That's it. And it did give me an answer. Say, who built Batman's Batcave? And this answer is in the Batman comics and movies, the Batcave was built by none other than Bruce Wayne himself. Now I said that. Bruce Wayne Batman himself, with the help of his loyal butler, Alfred Pennyworth. It serves as Batman's secret headquarters and contains various advanced technologies and equipment to aid him in his crime-fighting endeavors. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because, like, I was like, who did build Batman's? But apparently he did. Apparently he's a contractor. Apparently he's a trabajador. But you know, it's like that. Those kind of questions. So maybe now it's like people will get more involved in Pee Wee's. Because I mean, he just recently played him again. He just played the role not too long ago, in 2020. So he was probably in his 60s. Yeah, he was in his 60s when he played it. So I was like loving that he can bring back that character, that he can bring back Pee Wee, because he's a lovable character, and he still playing the role up until his death. You know. I was looking at this and I forgot he's in this movie. He's in a lot of things. He's in the Cheech and Chong. You know, I gotta go look for that one. He's in one of these. Oh, come on! All right, I guess I'll do it this way. He's in. Let me look it up real quick because. Here you go. There's his character. He's also in a movie that I actually probably have to rewatch it now because of Paul Reubens' passing. Is Dunstan checks in. It's a silly movie. There's this role like there's this like he's like I forgot what he plays. I need to go back and watch this. He has a little gun in here. Um, but what role did he play? Let's see real quick. What was he in this movie? Oh wait. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's the movie I'm gonna be in. We'll talk about that one. For Friday the 13th, Blood Loss. I'm just going all the way through my open IMDb's. Yeah. Oh wait, it's stuck on this thing. Never mind. Sorry. It stays on the last page I was on. Never mind. There. We'll move out here. Go here. This is like I mean this is what my show's all about. Just doing whatever it takes to get to the movies and the mental health part because he was a big part of it. I mean, I think also mental health wise, just even the quote that I picked from it, chose from him today, that it was a pretty nice one. Dunstan checks in, 1996, PG, 1 hour 28 minutes, adventure comedy family. A young boy befriends a larcenous orangutan in a luxury hotel. So he's got a character. So I mean I remember I watched this at the movie theaters, but I cannot remember this movie. I don't remember it. Like I remember I've seen it as a kid. I saw it like, but I cannot remember the whole thing. But I remember like I can't remember pieces of it. But today my son and I we played our first what I would call one-on-one basketball session. Didn't quite use a hoop and didn't quite use a regulated basketball. Jason Alexander. We used a what's it called? A dodgeball, and we would put a box. So we got the Amazon box in, and I cut the top open a little bit, and we were just shooting it and playing with hey, what's up, Junior? What it do? Just hanging in here, hanging out. But we played basketball today, and it was fun. And I saw the orangutan doing flips, so I thought, hey, that's fun, hanging out, doing funny things. But man, yeah, this episode. I'm sorry. I've got a lot focusing right now on a lot of things, and an episode like this is good to talk about because, like I mentioned, like Pee Wee's Playhouse was great. Was a movie I saw when I was a kid, and I loved it. I loved the show Pee Wee's Adventures, or Adventure Pee Wee. I can't remember what it's called, but just seeing the imagination, seeing the way the show. I might do a little breakdown on that just to see how the show kind of came about because it's very important because I think like just not just with like children's movies or just movies in general. I mean shows. I think it's very important, to have educational role models and whatnot. And I think he was. I'm glad to say that I think he was one. But let's say that. Let's break it down real quick. Let's see Pee Wee's Playhouse on Wikipedia. See what they talk about it. Because like I said, I move around. You move so much. I do so many things. I focus on so many things, and then it's like between work and what do you call it? Between work and hanging out with my kid, and then trying to get my own things up and running, and doing this, putting time into this. Like I was late because I was still editing. Like, it's a lot. But this is one of those moments where it's good to stop and recognize and smell the flowers because time does pass by. Yeah, he still did a Pee Wee. What do you call it? Movie like in the '60s. So Paul Reubens was still going at it, but I think it's important to understand that time is short, right? So let's talk. Let's see. How did this show happen? How did Pee Wee's Playhouse get started? We're just gonna kind of go over it. Let's see. He created by Paul Reubens, presented by Pee Wee Herman, starring Paul Reubens, Lawrence Fishburne, Lynn Marie Stewart, Phil Hartman. Hey, Phil. S. Epitha Merkinson. Or Merkerson, and John Paragon. There's a theme music here. He also did. He also was so this is his show. 5 seasons, 45 episodes plus Christmas special. Producers Paul Reubens. Oh yeah, he's totally got this. It was filmed in New York and in Los Angeles. I guess it was in 1986. Oh wow, So I was in first grade by the time I really got into this. Well, from between birth to first grade-ish. Wow, this is so cool. At the start of the season 2, the show moved from New York City warehouse studio to facilities at the Hollywood Center Studios, creating changes in personnel and a change in the set that allowed the show to take advantage of the additional space. The show changed production facilities again in 1989 during its fourth season, the time at Culver Studios, also in Los Angeles. Pee Wee's Playhouse. Let's do the intro right now. Cowboy Curtis. Captain Carl, first season only. Phil Hartman. Oh, I love Phil Hartman. Cowboy Curtis, Lawrence Fishburne, a cowboy in 1950s pop culture since with a Jerry curl mullet. Oh, that's how you spell Jerry? Oh, the whole time I was spelling like a person's name. Jerry curl is spelled with an H. Did not know. Look, you learn something. Learn something every day. Hey, zombie! A blue-faced, later green genie who lives in a disembodied head in a jeweled box. Jeweled box. He usually appears once per show to grant Pee Wee a wish, often with unexpected results. To power his magic, he makes the group and audience chant "Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho." What does that mean? Let's find out what that means. You know what, ChatGPT, you're gonna help me out with this one. Yeah, I haven't really been on ChatGPT. What is so? Does it just do Google search? Is that what that's or web search for you? And that's all it does. So you don't have to look it up. Let's see real quick. We're gonna do a quick little see what it means. I never knew what this meant. Okay, we're gonna ask ChatGPT. What does? All right, here you go, ChatGPT. Okay, Mika Lika Hi, Mika Heiny Ho is a phrase from the children's television show Pee Wee's Herman Playhouse, which aired in the late 1980s and early 90s. The show host Pee Wee Herman used this magical phrase to perform various tasks and invoke his fun activities. It doesn't have a specific meaning and was meant to be whimsical and playful expression on the show. All right, thank you, ChatGPT. So it was just something. He just made it up. Ha ha ha. No, I just made it up. Yeah, I learned how to do a little laughs from my son. Just like trying to cheer my son up when he was a kid and try to. I got oh man, I haven't even practiced this one. Let's do it. Let's see if I can get the. Hold on. Let's do a little cough real quick. Sorry about that. I've been having practice. I've been doing since my son's been born and he was a kid and trying to make him laugh. We watched a lot of Mickey Mouse and he always got a kick out of Goofy, so I was like, so I've just been I don't know, just practicing here and there, but let's see. So it's critical reception of the Pee Wee Herman show. I feel like, let's see, it did win some stuff. Did it? 15th. It won Daytime Emmy Awards. Oh, the 15th, 16th. Oh, it was getting a recognition. Home media. Oh, they had VHS tapes. Straight to video. DVD release. Yeah, I'm good with DVDs. I'm okay with being stuck in the DVD because all we're doing is streaming or you're downloading, and I don't know. I feel like it's better to have a physical media so I can. I don't know. Just this bit of something tangible lets me know that I'm inside. Dude, I'm here. No joke. Getting off of the stuff looks so cool, man. Oh, Pee Wee's Playhouse. So that's Pee Wee's Playhouse I was looking into. I kind of want to look at the intro because it's just such a cool little intro to Pee Wee's Playhouse. And then we'll go talk about some of the stuff I'm doing. Let's see. Because I've been, for an actor, basically, you just kind of wait. Then you study. And we, let's see, intro. Here we go. Oh, no, I want the intro. They actually give me episodes. Let's see. Is it? All right, here we go. Let's see if I got this done right. Let's see. I got that photo right here. I'll show it in a little bit. So it was, he had his bike, you know, Pee Wee. I think it's an infomercial. Let's see. Oh no, I got it. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Check it out. We're into the intro to Pee Wee's Playhouse. Hopefully, I won't get kicked out.
And pull yourself up a chair. Let the fun begin. It's time to let down your hair. TV's sure exciting, so it's been invited. The wacky TV's Playhouse. There's a crazy rhythm coming from Puppet Land. Dirty to a cool cat, Chicky Baby, or the Puppet Band. We got a couple of talking pets, and the genie who ran the wish. Chloe and Blue at TV's Playhouse. Chloe's spinning next to window spinning course, Harry's flying by. Crowd are singing, the picture phone is ringing, and the dinosaur family goes by. Mr. Kite soaring, Conky's still soaring, there's a flashing magic screen. The campus is so classy, they're kind of sassy. A nerdy young campus which you've never seen. Spend the day with TV and you'll see what we mean. Come on! Get out of bed, there'll be no more napping. Wake up! Put the weird kid in the place where
Editing's amazing.
now we give it you fair warning. It's gonna be that kind of morning. We're being wacky. We're getting nutty. Now it's cuckoo at TV's Playhouse.
All right, that sounds like a crazy bad because I am a crazy bad. That's pretty cool. Like, so do you see the intro of all that? That was like, where does all that come from? Where does that like, where do you begin with that? That's just sitting down and talking to yourself, I guess, with your thoughts and seeing where you can go with it, where you can believe in yourself, and just, God, there's so much there. I mean, the one thing I also liked about Pee Wee's Playhouse, and I think this might definitely lead into like why I like animation, because this is so cool. Because now I thought about it too when Roberto Perez there said the younger generation won't know Pee Wee, but I think there is a version of Pee Wee Herman. We'll find out right now. Blippi, I think that's modern day Pee Wee. I think Blippi doesn't exist without Pee Wee, so it's just a passing down of the torch. But I want to. Oh, is it Pee Wee's Funhouse? Was I calling it Playhouse? I thought it was Playhouse. It's Funhouse. This is what I really liked when I was a kid. I used to like these shows because, even MTV would do something like this, but the animation was amazing. Claymation, like these little.
So when we started Steal That Gear, we came from a world of.
These little shows are. What did he say? Oh yeah, he found the penny.
Hi, my name is Penny. My favorite toy is my rubber ducky. When I squeeze it, it makes different tunes.
This is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's awesome.
That's what's fun. And all she likes to do is lay in the bath and go to sleep. That's boring.
So that was cute. That was somebody's like child that they did a voiceover on. I think I'm gonna watch a little bit more real quick because I thought that was cute, but we'll just oh god, even Family Guy makes fun of it. So the reason.
Don't you look at this?
So look at the animation. So I think it's literally it's like a voiceover. So I was thinking I could probably do this with my son. I could do it with Max. I could have him, because but I mean, just 1 minute. This is just a minute 21 seconds, and I can only imagine how hard this animation was. So this is back then. So they did like still frame animation. So it'd be where you move the every position, every frame, shot by shot, little by little. Nowadays we do 3D rendering, so it's just the same thing. Looks a little bit more smoother depending on lighting and how you get it done, but also you can still do the old claymation technique, which is awesome, which they do here. I think the way they do it's just steals it, just do photography, and then you just put them back together. Like right here with these trivia cards I bought these movie trivia cards a while back, and I just keep them on the kitchen table for some reason. I bet you Pee Wee Herman's in here. I've never actually read these things, but like, so apparently with this animation, you just put them in and do that little thing, and everything goes in order. But yeah, I bet you. I wouldn't doubt if he's in here. If Pee Wee Playhouse is in here. But yeah. So yeah, I like all things movies. But check this out. I think it's just literally a voiceover, and then they're matching the animation to the voice. Penny.
Hi, my name is Penny. This is a list of manners. Don't put your elbows on the table. 1. Second, clean up your room.
That sounds like an older version. The other was like a little kitty voice. But got a little left tonight. But thank you, everybody. But I think that was that, like, watching that growing up and being curious and wanting to know more. It wasn't like I was in my 20s, so I really started like focusing on it a little bit more. I had to fix myself, so I went with the approach of like fixing myself so I could focus on things. And honestly, but now that I get older, I'm like, maturity kind of does that for you, but you gotta learn how to mature, I guess. And I think that's what helped me. But I think things like that, like the Pee Wee's Playhouse and the show Penny and watching animation, Gumby. I love watching Gumby growing up, and it had that claymation. I just really liked it. Even like what is it, like 10,000 Leagues? Well, not 10,000 Leagues. Well, that one has an animation, but I forgot the mythological one where they have like Hercules or Achilles. I can't remember who it is, and they go up against all the ancient creatures, beasts, like a kraken, and at the end. But like that was all claymation. That was awesome. So little things like that always sparked my interest. So to me, it just kind of got me to the point to be like, I want to dig into it more. And yeah, I didn't do an episode last week because I was just been tired, and I just sometimes I get to the point where it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, nah, I don't have anything to say. I need to do more, but planning more. Like I got new lights in, so these are new lights I got going. Trying to get I'm like, now I was saying I was at 89% done with the studio. Now I'm at like 94% done. And today I need just a little bit more sheetrock to do, but for the most part I already taped and float, and it's looking ready to paint. I might just have one wall exposed just to be all cool, but I don't know. We'll see, because the heat gets so hot. I don't want any air getting out. I would like to prefer to have it double insulated, and I prefer to keep all of the cold air inside, because my little AC is starting to overwork. That's expensive too, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, you know what, man, I wish I would have said more. I think in 2019 I was gonna get they were doing the Alamo City Comic Con, the last one they had, the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. That was my first one, my first official Comic Con or comic convention, and Paul Reubens was one of them, and I wanted to meet him so bad. It was between Arnold and Paul Reubens, and I chose either one because Paul Reubens got sick or something, and he couldn't do it, so he fell out. So, but I would have loved to have met him. I would have loved to see what he was all about. Get to just take a photo with him. But he left us with these great memories. He left us with these great movies. So I do want to talk about real quick about his quote that I picked, and we can go from there, because I like that because I saw that, and also the zombie. I'm thinking about, this is what's going on in my head right now. Sorry, the zombie character. See, it says Pee Wee's Playhouse there, but I guess it's called The show's called The Pee Wee Herman Show. Okay. Jambi. Here we go. Oh, so that's Jay. So that floating head. I think I could redo that. I think I know how they did this. Watch. This floating head gag. I think I could redo this. Honestly, I think it's because this is low tech, right? Okay, here, somebody did this right here. Oh no, that's just a Photoshop thing. But okay, you see, without the glare, without all the green like illusion stuff. If you were just to put yourself in the box, and then like look, yeah, because look, he's in the box. Like his face is in the box. It's only the graphics that does this. But I think I can redo this. So he's in the guy itself is in the box, and then his head pops out. So it's like a talking head, but he's got like a turtleneck, a black turtleneck on, and he's got, there it is. Look, he's put on the makeup there. See, so he's covering. Damn, he did his own makeup. Oh, I'm starting to love performers more and more. Like working at the theater, I respect so many performers and so many people that just like will bleed their heart out for all this stuff, and I get it. I'm like in the middle, you know. I haven't quite done a production show. I'm figuring it out, but I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm just spread thin everywhere, but it's okay. I'm learning, but I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, I think I could redo this. Like, it's literally just a floating head. It would be a little challenge. I would like, you know, I wouldn't even need a green screen. You literally just copy this right here. You put the box, and then you film yourself directly on it, and then you have you put a layer overlay of fog, and then that's it. That's basically how you do that. I think I can redo that. I want to redo that. That seems fun. And so my show's about. It's very boring, but it's educational, and it's here to help you out. And I'm here if you need. I'm still in the beginning phases of this show, so they don't make sense now, but they'll make sense later. I've already figured that out. And oh yeah, let's get the quote going. So we talked from let's see. Yeah, it's the quote for Paul Reubens, because I think it's very important, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll head out. Here it is. Here's your problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had numerous. Let's go through his IMDb real quick, and I'm pretty sure he had numerous of characters, and even like probably speaking roles that I'm not aware of. Here we go. All right, let's see. Here we go. Damn, passed away today. Life's too short, people. You don't have to be an actor, you don't have to be an entertainer, you have to be in this world. But I would suggest that when you decide what you want to do, you do that. And if you don't know, you keep trying. All right, here we go. Let's see what is it's got to all be. Hey, where's my... What happened? Oh no, am I frozen? All right, here we go. Wow. It's been a heck of a show, huh? I got froze. All right, here we go. 2023. Yeah, everything from now on is going to be a sad year, because people are just going to pass. Let's go through this. Remembering Paul Reubens. That's what we're here doing. Look at that. That's where I should have put the date. I should have put his date. Mystery Man. Known for Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure, Pee Wee Big Top Pee Wee, and Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, he's Max, the voice. That's pretty cool. Paul Mall. Let's also find out how much money Pee Wee's Big Adventure came in. It's a 7. His last thing he worked on was The Crown with a Shadow. He was Oliver. That was in 2021. What We Do in the Shadows. He played a character in there. You know. Let's see. Oh, you're seeing me. You know what? Oh no, we're going this together. Cool. He was a Call of Duty. Wow, that's cool. American Dad. Wyatt Borden. Smurfs. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. He was still doing stuff, man. He stayed busy. Look at this actor. What are his credits at? 121. Wow. Writer 11. Director. He directed 3 things. Let's see what he directed. kind of going down the rabbit hole of Paul Reubens' career. Directed 3 things. All right, so Pee Wee. Wow, he. Oh, did the episode? He directed the episodes. Christmas, and then the Pee Wee Herman show. And the writer is all Pee Wee Herman. You don't know Jack. The Brotherhood was his first, the wedding guest. Things We Did Last Summer, TV movie, Paul Auberon. Working Stiffs, Midnight Madness, Pray TV, The Blues Brother, yeah, who's the waiter. Cheech and Chong's next movie, Pee Wee Herman, Desk Clerk. The Flintstones comedy show, Nice Dreams. And then he got to so from 1968, so he was a lot younger. So from 1968, it was until 1981 where he got the Pee Wee Herman show. And is that just was that one-off? TV movie? Gotta look into that. 81, Dream On. But that's not that show that I used to watch, is it? It's the same as the original. Dream On takes a real risk with cinema as form, manifesting a kind of narrative collage. The film's action follows a group of young actors as they struggle to survive in LA and hang on their own artistic principles. Ed Harker, Ed Harris. Can look into that. So he's still going away, you know. Pee Wee's Big Adventure. So 4 years later, there he goes. He has his movie. God, it's crazy. So he had the movies and everything before the shows. Just Fly the Navigators, Star Tours. What is that short? Sesame Street, Moonwalker, Pee Wee Herman. What is that about? Well, anyways, this is it's awesome. There he is. Penguin's father, Batman Returns. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas, Locke. Matilda, FBI agent. That's right. I own Matilda. We saw it not long ago. Buddy. Was that the one with the monkey? Oh yeah, I don't remember this one either. I cannot remember monkey movies. I have a weakness here, huh? No, I remember. Oh my God, what's it called? Monkey Around. There's Mystery Men 1999, The Class 99. Ally McBeal, there's Blow. Rugrats. Dude. He stayed busy, man. That's so cool. All right, so as he stayed busy as a character actor, a voice actor, as his character for Pee Wee. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jay? You have a good night too, brother. So here we go. Quote is, I'm just trying to illustrate that it's okay to be different. Not that it's good, not that it's bad, but that it's all right. Paul Reubens. Beautiful. I think it's awesome. I get it. I didn't understand it when I was younger. I didn't get it till my son was born. But I get what it means. I get what it means to stick out. I get what it means to be different. I get it. I understand. I totally get I had to educate myself. I had to mature. I had to kind of go through things. I had to grow up, and then I had to figure out this thing called life, the way I had to live it to my way, right? My abilities. And it's true. Yeah, it's sometimes you're just gonna be different, and sometimes you're just gonna be misunderstood, and sometimes you're not gonna make sense. But that's okay. That's what we're here for, right? We're all here just to kind of get along. The internet kind of feels like it brings you like close to close and more intimate, but it's not. You're not next to each other. You're not face to face. You wouldn't say half the mean things people would say to your face, right? So, you know, we got to learn to not learn. I'm not trying to tell anybody to do anything, but what I've learned is, you know, time does kind of go by fast, and I'd rather sort of argue and fight with people. I'd rather appreciate and learn and kind of grow together, but. You know, we're just here remembering Paul Reubens, Pee Wee Herman, you know, entertainer. You know, yeah, I was going to see what let me look at the Wikipedia real quick on Pee Wee's Adventure because I want to know what it cost them to do that, because it seems like he really sold this Pee Wee character. Maybe we should just do a Pee Wee Herman Wikipedia. Pee Wee Big Adventure. Here we go. 1985 film. That's right. Look at that. That's right. Look at, what is my problem? How do I not know this? Look at this. I'm already ruining everything. First thing it says, directed by Tim Burton. Holy cow! It cost $7 million, but it grossed $40.9 million. So, whoa, Pee Wee is bankable. It still cost $7 million. Damn. Written by Phil Hartman, Paul Reubens, Michael Varhol. Oh, Phil Hartman was a writer on the show. You know what? Let's talk about Phil Hartman real quick, because he was a graphic designer as well. See, where is Phil Hartman? 1998. He almost made the class of 99. I think some of his movies made it into 99. They're good ones. Notable work, Pee Wee Herman. Television, Saturday Night Live. There it is. Working alone as a graphic artist, Hartman frequently amused himself with flights of voice fantasies. In 1975, seeking a more social outlet for his talents, he began attending evening comedy classes by the California-based improvisational comedy group The Groundings. While watching one of their performances, he impulsively decided to climb on stage and join the cast. His first on-screen appearance was in 1978 Stunt Rock, an Australian film directed in Los Angeles by Brian Trenchard Smith. After several years of training, paying his way by redesigning the group's logo and merchandise, Hartman formally joined the Groundling, and by 1979 was one of the show's stars. I know I knew this, and I've been going to the theater for 2 years now, so I think what I've been doing, working at the theater and just been learning the community, learning how to be an actor, learning how to really, because there's some brilliant performers in this city, and I get to see them every week. I get to see them perform, and it's just helping me get better, helping me understand. You know, even if we're not having conversations about it, I can see them putting the work in, and I see the work I'm not putting into, and I get it. So it says Hartman befriended Paul Reubens, with whom he often collaborated on comedic material. Together, they created the character Pee Wee Herman and developed the Pee Wee Herman Show, a live stage show that subsequently aired on HBO in 1981. Hartman played Captain Carl in the show and reprised the role for the children's TV show Pee Wee's Playhouse. Reubens and Hartman made cameos in 1980 film Cheech and Chong Next Movie. Hartman co-wrote the script of the 1985 feature film Pee Wee's Big Adventure and had a cameo role as a reporter. He had considered quitting acting at the age of 36 due to his challenges of finding work, but the success of Pee Wee's Big Adventure changed his mind. After a creative disagreement with Reubens, he left Pee Wee Herman project to pursue other roles. Hartman took small roles in 1986 film Jumpin' Jack Flash and Three Amigos. He also worked as a voice actor in animated television programs including The Smurfs, Challenge of the GoBots, 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo, and Dennis the Menace as a child, Henry Mitchell, and George Wilson. He developed a strong persona, providing voiceovers for advertisements. Phil Hartman, hi, it's Troy McClure. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. Maybe that's where I get a lot of the stuff I enjoy about The Simpsons. But man, that's just from 1975 to 1985. That's a 10-year span. And at 36, that's still very young because I'm only 39. My voice is going, so I'm going to do a little bit of whispering. So they got on the cast of Saturday Night Live in 1986. So see how, I didn't realize how close Phil Hartman and Paul Reubens were. So, and he was a graphic designer. That's so cool. See, I wish I had younger photos. I deleted. I got rid of a lot of the photos I had when I was younger when I tried doing the headshots and acting all this. I got embarrassed, and my girlfriend broke up with me, so I just didn't want to do anything anymore. So I just kind of got rid of them. But I wish I would have kept them. So let's stop this. All right. So we're getting down to the end of the show. I'm by myself at this point. It's late. Everyone needs to go to bed. Yeah. It's time to go to bed. Time to get ready. get to sleep. But before we do, let's not forget one thing real quick. If you go to IMDb, like I'm about to, and you look up Friday the 13th, Blood Loss, you go to the IMDb page, and there it is. It's a feature film, 130 minutes, drama, horror. Camp Crystal Lake is on the verge of reopening, and a local legend reemerges to remind everyone of the camp's devastating history. Director and writer Anthony Cabana, and stars Ari Lehman, Jamie Morgan, and Emmanuel Withers. But you keep going down. Just a little bit more. A little short. Yeah. There's Ari Lehman, Emmanuel Withers, AJ Stone. I've been talking to a few of the castmates in the group chat, like Sarah Jillian, Dalton Gardner, and Amber Brooke. She's had a show. I haven't talked to her, but she has a show that we got to talk about it last week called Terror Tuesdays on Instagram. Check her out. But I've spoken to Dalton, and we've all spoken in the group chat. But look, there I am. Sweet Robles Kevin. Gotta work on that. I put the photo there just to put something. I gotta actually put a real headshot and put something there as myself, you know. But there I am. Just another movie. Oh, there it is. Friday movies. So I'll be part of the fan film. So just want to share that. That's getting closer and closer to being, and we're still in pre-production, so getting closer and closer to being in production. But all right, well, thank you for everybody for hanging out with me tonight on my Manic Mondayz. It was just remembering a fellow actor and entertainer, and somebody that inspired me when I was a child, and still does. So I like what I just saw with the intro from the Pee Wee's Playhouse, and kind of want to go recreate it and stuff. But thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and you have a good night, all right? Peace.